Oh no, she begins reciting her a poem. It has to be good. It had better be. Let's go to your history, Luigi. And oh, I have nothing to share. This is so certain, well, you can't recite the poem in front of the club, blah blah blah. Yes, it's return. Marka begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? Unfortunately, don't you start, Mario. We're going to do this without you insulting me every 5 seconds. But Luigi, no! You shall remain silent. We're going to play this game. We're going to play it peacefully. So shut up! I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Hiri has intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finished the recitation. The 4 of us applaud. Oh no, Monica takes a deep breath and smiles. That was good. Mario? What? Mario? What? Mario? That was good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping you set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri catches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? Why can't Luigi put in so much effort when he does the things? Why must I always link into depression? Because I'm a player too, and it is my life so far. As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. One that Luigi like today. Luigi! It's true. The poem is full of twists and turns in the structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. It must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. And suddenly, the thing inside Luigi's head is nothing but a black hole. Suddenly, she finishes. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation, as usual, like saving a princess is. No, it's up to Luigi, not Mario. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she finally deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud her, but we were caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was the read, Mario. But Mario, you read. You're going to leave. Read. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Who's next? Oh yes, the loser in the class, Luigi. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Well, Sayori hopped out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called Am I a Meadow? Ha! Ha! Sorry, I giggled. Ha ha! Hehe! Sayori! It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do this so easily? Try not to think of it like you are reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting and starting it to yourself in like in front of a mirror or in your own head. That this is a chaos in and of itself. It's your poem, so come out of the best way it can. I see. Okay then. Okie dokie. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori's is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I would probably wouldn't think much of it. but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. No! Stop it! Don't go there! That's not what it meant! Don't get your head out of the gutter, Luigi! Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Luigi liked it. Of course, he had no point but to like it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. Like I was saying, don't say it. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with the kind of delivery. Yeah, I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. I laugh again. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. No! We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? No. Yes! Oh, that's okay. Oh, Luigi, you're just getting nervous for her, waiting for her to say her name, aren't you? Yes! Don't make me go before Luigi! Yes, go before Luigi! Luigi's poems are not worth it. It will be lame. It'll be just like you, full of loneliness, sadness, and growing depression that no one would care about. So go! It's not like I can compare it to you guys anyway. I might as well let Luigi lower everyone's... no. First, you hit the nail on the head, and that's okay. I have no standards. You can't get lower than me. Trust me, I was right. There is a way, but you haven't discovered it yet. That's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Oh no, he speaks the truth. I'm okay. I sure you are, Luigi. I sure you are. I might as well get it. No! No! We're not even playing that kind of game, and you're freaking out? I don't want to do it. Why must I read my poems? They're not going to like it. They're going to hate it. It'll be full of my ness. Yes, nobody will care about it. So read it! But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Mario, everyone has their eyes on. Luigi, Mario, Luigi. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I run off screaming and hiding into a corner. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. You'll never get as good as everybody else, because you'll always be a player too. And the fact that you think you'll be good as everybody else is solely allowable. You know what? No, I'm not going to say it. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. I don't have confidence in my abilities, nor confidence in my writing. Haven't you noticed? Luigi is a coward. Yes, Mario, that's one thing we can agree on. Well, you're not really that of a coward. You're just have more personality. You're soft-hearted. You get scared most often, but you do what you have to do. Sheesh, brother, I was just a joke. What the cowardice? Monica's right. Have more confidence about your abilities and yourself. And fine, be that way. That's something that will prove over time, though. Will prove over time. Shut up, Mario. I prove over time. Luigi will never improve over time. This is Luigi we speak of. Player 2 of the player 2s. His improvement will never come. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. Let's just leave you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called... Gosh, darn it, why am I reading this? Why are you looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called A Jump. A shounen? Nope, not that kind. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little enthused about her her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. It wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be better the other way around for me. Well, this is how it is. So, well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you will all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. Of course, if it was your own, we'd all be asleep by now. Mario, do you get your kicks out of this? Yes! Haven't you noticed? I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all your effort for this club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish playing tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday is the big day. I can't wait! I can't do this! I can't do this! I can do this! I can do this! Oh, great. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasms as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. Mario! It's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monica is just, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. Shut up! There's nothing there. There's nothing for you to see. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? No! Oh, I quit laughing, Sayori. It's that adorable. Oh, yes it is. Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. She's just going home with a player too. So the big deal is not really that big at all. It must be a little nice though. Oh, well. How am I supposed to respond to that? You can't! It's okay, Luigi. You don't have to say it. That I make you look good. What? You heard me. No way in heck. You keep walking home by yourself that a group of girls will find you adorable. Because Sayori's standing there. She makes you look 10 times as better than you already are. Shut up, Mario. Just. Let's go. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to. Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Ah, what would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here, Sayori. Should that be a question with it is? I would walk home with her. I would like to walk home with Yuri, but Sayori, you really think I would fix you for Yuri? Yes, but you didn't pick that option. I know. But she's also beautiful and smart. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Luigi. Think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted to. Sorry, I've already made up my mind. I only can't figure it out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Yes, who knows what will happen in that time? This time I'm going to be... Let's just pick something. Girl? You're just a picking, aren't you, Mario? Who's playing this? You or me? Let's go to a grief. Agonizing. Vacation. Detour. But I already picked that one. Pick something. Forgive. Oh no. A bouncy. I know what kind of the bouncy you're thinking. Last. No! Don't you dare! Special. Sweet. Anime. A kitty. Don't you pick something else! Joy. Family. Aura. Tenacious. Nature. Wrath. I picked random words. I don't know what I was thinking. Ah, man! I'm the last one here again! Don't worry, I just walked in the door. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah! You must have a lot of determination. What is this? Until all of a sudden, starting this club and now picking up a piano? Well, maybe. Well, maybe not determination. But I guess a passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I'll put that up. I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's going to be great. Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like a Sayori all of a sudden. Why? Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid! That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on! Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all the people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all the people? Because it's right in your name. What? Man, Ika? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. What the heck? Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as funny as yours or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at the desk in the corner of the room, looking down at... Oh, Sayori, what is wrong with you? I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hands in front of her face. Sayori. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Is everything alright? Sayori, what is wrong? Of course! No, it's not alright. You're sitting by yourself in the corner of the room. Your hands, you're unattentive. You're spacing out in the middle of class. Something is up. Why wouldn't it be? It feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. Besides, Luigi, I'm fine. See? You're just pretending, aren't you? Sorry shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, okie dokie. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they might be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Luigi, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? Yes, like her behavior pattern is different. She's acting weird, she's acting strange. She's acting like she just got playing a King's Quest. Yes, Mario. You can tell me. I will bring up that game. Another game. So don't you do it! What way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading too much Let me try that again. Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, I think so. I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the only one asking you, Luigi. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really liked it, so I am. She always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time breaking it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? Luigi, you are a dunce! I'm saying that maybe the things on her mind is you, Luigi! Oh, knock it off. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? As Mario has been beating into my head so long, ever since we started, I'm a player too. Nobody's interested in Luigi. And no one. And you tell me this a girl is interested in the Luigi. Luigi, don't you ever do that again! Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sarah talks about you more than anything else, you know. She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now that it's always blah 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 blah. It's not any different now that it's always has been. You're so funny, Luigi. And I don't mean that lightly. Have you thought that maybe you're always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you. Luigi? Come on, I said. No. I said too much. I'm I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her and try not to think about it for now. Okay. Alright. Monica smiles meaningful. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I want to kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she keeps keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. Who's playing this, Mario? We're both playing it, so I'm going to be the protagonist too. The protagonist is named Luigi, not Mario. So shut up and be the girls. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her, and I have to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so... Oh no! I know what the problem is! Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Interrupted for no good reason. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she's talking about with Sayori. Well, might as well do her. Actually, no. We're going to do Yuri first. She's smiling at me intently. Well done, Luigi. Mario, you definitely improved your writing over the course of these few... As my... Yes, definitely. Screw you, Mario! Sharing a writing like this is a lot more fun and rewarding than it is. Mario! Oh no, he is passed out. Complimenting him as poisoned his system. That's good. And the death of Mario. That means I have to do all the work. Oh no. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first. But it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore. But it's a great way for me to spend some precious time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing, and I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Luigi? Well, if you know, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer, and even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe that what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. But Luigi, I can't do that. He's already explored and discovered himself. He's the Yamcha of the group. Not much potential. It all goes down here from here. I don't know who this Yamcha is, but he sounds very disappointed. Oh, no. Exactly, Luigi. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. I don't give my hopes up, because you're already disappointing, Luigi. You can't start what you've already done. You can't make it better. Well, you can improve. I found an improvement. Mario, you can improve in disappointment! Read your line! Eh? Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Isn't that so? You read things for a good minute. It must be terrible. Eh? For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. What? Yuri! It's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. It just means that I respect your opinions. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sort of conclusions. I'm just a little used to it. Overthinking, being disliked. Yuri. What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. But let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay, here. Beach. I marvel millions of years in the waking, where the womb of Earth periodically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky, an explosive expansion of bliss, but beneath grey rolling clouds an endless enigma, the easiest world to get lost in, and one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. It will gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? The second is wide. Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sand castles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempting by the foamy tendrils. Turn back and I'll abandon my piece to a road at the shore. Drift forward and I return to Earth forevermore. That's actually a good one. Is there more? Oh, nothing more. I'm aware that the beach is a kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to make a metaphorical approach to it. What? What is this? What is this? Ignore! I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. What was that? Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it was no surprise that we'd want to do something like that. So she probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. It's just with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Well, let's go to Monica. Hi, Luigi. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure, but whenever you do, I'll sure turn out great. Great. I would also make me happy to see. What is this? What is going on? Okay. Open. What in the heck? What is this? What is this? I'm sorry, but an exception occurred. Okay. Why is it happening? This is the second time this has happened. Okay. I'm going to ignore it for now. I like it, Luigi. Really? It's a lot cuter than... Oh, what? Jeez. No. This kind of makes me think of something that Suki would write. And she's a really good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. Okay. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they've written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that. Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall, and I fall even more. As gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But the hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. Look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Well, that's just depressing. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life a meaning. Not to get philosophical or anything. What are you doing? I am saving. What does it look like I'm doing? Oh! But it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. A paradox? What? Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world just start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, would we really have anything to write about, would we? Humans are two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone, Luigi. I'm more than two-dimensional. I'm a third-dimensional. You're not even that. You're a DLC-dimensional. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip for today. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sure it becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. Much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Well, and Natsuki's next. Why are you avoiding a Sayori? That's the one. This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course, I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Eh? No, gross! It's more like it's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you end up just scaring me away? That's, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of a fun thing to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was a player too. I know your face. Speak out of line again, and it's the magnet for you. I tell you what, don't think about it, Luigi. Just behave. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I really should just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her palm out to me like nothing ever happened. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears, the menace to your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sprinkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way though you had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in the footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the response, you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. Washes your worries away. About your dreams each day that makes your heart leap in the way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something that was a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. Well, here it takes on it. Well, Yuri take on it was gosh darn it. Well, Yuri's take on it was a little more solemn. Well, that's. Gee, she better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about the same simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was a good practice. Time for Sayori. Sayori, this is your best one so far. It's really nice, Luigi. Thank you. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything all alright? Of course! Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want to nap or something? Not that silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I just want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, Luigi. I'm still a little surprised. I thought you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end... Yes, I know. I guess you're the only one who likes this one the most. Why? Why don't you want to get closer with everyone else? Wait. Of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. Please. So sometimes it's just easier to write when I'm thinking about you. Sayori. No! Luigi, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori, I glanced around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori, I probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Luigi. Just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles for everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing our poems, right? Why don't we start clearing out? Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual kind of catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common for shouting that something terrible is about to... Oh no! In your books, maybe. But the only thing that's different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on! She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times not to go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with the Sayori. And the second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh. That curious expression coming from Yuri. Of all the people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. No, Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorate to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere! Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great! You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Aloy. Oh, no. Yes! The one that... Oh, no! The one that is truly a useless! I'm so glad the game pointed that out! That even you can deny how useless you are, Luigi! Please, I say that! Say that about yourself. I don't want to say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. That's... Is Marika suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my clever members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like this? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give to you. That's not like Marika's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Luigi might not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance or a slave. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting me with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. That's alright, girls. A fight over the player too. A fight over the green monster that is Luigi. Rawr. Luigi! What have I said about doing that? I was doing it, Mario. Suck it. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds like you're just making excuses for Luigi at all. What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't. Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Luigi to decide who he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said! I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I'm just saying, though. Jeez, can we just settle this already? Yeah. Luigi, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks at me. I'm sorry, but of course I'm going to go with Sayori. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, but Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? No, sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Monica. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yay! You picked me! Hold on 1 second. Yeah! Monica, you're the one who needs the least help of all of us. But I agree with that. Okay. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have a salary as well. But Luigi was the one who... that doesn't matter. You are the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. That's it. You're supposed to make responsible choices for the club. Monica, you should just let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior? What? Whatever you're saying, Ayori. In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me. Otherwise, this would have been Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know. We wouldn't do as good of a job if you make us work alone. And maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to apparently distribute our resources. So we're going to do the right thing, President. Fine! Screw you! Screw Monica! Screw Sayori! Screw everyone! Screw this club! I get it! It's typically most logical for Luigi to help one of you at all. So, I guess that's what we'll do. Fine. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Sayori. I know you're ulterior motives, Luigi. The only reason you want to help her is for those kind of reasons. Are you serious? Why would you? Because Don't you dare continue that sentence, Luigi. I know why you would help her out. It's all plain, and you keep staring at it every 5 minutes. Am I that guilty? Yes! Natsuki, I can really tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Luigi. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. Not! I have a bad habit of overthinking these other things. So I think your assistant will be useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, Natsuki, will you be able to handle this baking yourself? I mean, yeah, I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone is feeling a little sour. So is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited might not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Luigi? Me? I guess I could say I'm interested to see how it will turn out. That's good enough for me! What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki! What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything! No! That's not what I meant at all! Yuri actually glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Luigi affected me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. I'm kinda surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know, I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki is the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like a Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No! I kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal of nothing, but I'm going to say this. You bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there is nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out of the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry. I realize I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? Luigi! I think that would be the best way. What? She likes the green, Mario. She likes the green. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange the phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. What? My house? Isn't that the problem? Well, there are no warp pipes to get to Luigi's house. You have to get to the Mushroom Kingdom, and you don't even own a gaming system, so that will be impossible. How in the world? In this game, she can, Mario. In this game, she can. No, not at all. I just thought I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. You're going to invite a girl over to your... Luigi! Mario! How dare you invite such a cute, sweet young woman to your house and cheat on Daisy! I would never do such a thing, Mario. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going over to your house. Okay. I approve of this. Ah! Mario, that's what I do. In the case, it wouldn't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like I should be much better, much, blah, blah, blah. It's not like it should matter much either way. So I just need to make sure my room is clean. And many other things are hidden under the bed or in the drawer. Hiding your stash. I see, Luigi. I have no stash, Mario. Wait. Oh no, I do. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Luigi. You should underestimate yourself. No, you're not creative. You're a player. I'm running out of insults. But don't underestimate yourself, Luigi. I think that will make a very productive team. Oh, I like to be a productive, alright. Luigi! Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Oh, wait! You don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. If Stefan would come up with any other reasons, you might have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I wanted to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You want me to point out when you're overthinking, right? Eh? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. You're so lying, Luigi. So lying. Do you believe me, Luigi? I really thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yes, I am too. Ha! Besides, that is going to happen, Mario. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming over to my house on a Sunday. Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety shoots through the roof. And so does the depression. Thinking that the cute girl will spend any time. Oh no. With me, I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we're that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about a club. A club! I have nothing to worry about, alright? If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Ha ha ha! It's already Sunday. Darn it! I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I kept telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. That I'm complaining. I like the opening up. We need the opening up of this. Luigi! Behave! No! Stop it! Don't you do it! Don't you dare! Keep this a PG-13! Keep it in your... You know where I am going with this! Don't you dare! Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it was long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club earlier the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, it's really okay for me to put Sayori's feeling aside when she might need me. And no! I decided to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that I made a habit of simply entering each other's house like we're family. Save, Luigi. Save. The house is quiet. Oh no. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange for her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori. Hi, Luigi. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it isn't easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. That much has really changed, hasn't it? Has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it has always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animal and wall decorations that she had for years now. Hey, if you come over more often, it wouldn't be much of a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to be at Sayori today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to help Monica today? Of course! But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just want to see how you're doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, spill! Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's not good, Luigi. Eh? Why can't it just be like it has always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Laugh, laugh. Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Luigi. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really going to make me say it, aren't you? So, I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Cause most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy in caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. That's why it just wants to make everyone happy. And you can't. There's no way in hell you can figure yourself out. Everyone helping, you're not helping yourself. Because the person fucking sucks. I go through it myself. Find different things to do and you have no motivation, no energy. Just want to lay in bed, don't want to do nothing. Feel alone. But nobody cares. Without anyone worrying about me. Okay. Okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Good. I'm in the shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. Is it impossible that Sayori keeps this from me the entire time that I've known her? She doesn't really want so badly for me to just not to think about her. Why, Sayori? Eh? Why is it you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. Would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Luigi. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be a carer. Yes, you do! It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Oh. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club. It feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided that the world wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but the hurt. Laugh. You're right, that I don't understand. I don't understand that you're feeling at all, Sayori, but I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Luigi, there's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped me is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club before because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just a wicked and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. And after thinking, I once grabbed Sayori's shoulders, and no! This time I pull her into a tight embrace. What are you doing, Luigi? Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I won't have it any other way. Luigi! Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remained at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Luigi, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want for her is to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori pulls her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Luigi. There's only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. That's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't! Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Yuri shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be a very good for me today. You understand, right? Ah, it's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling a little uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much when we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a little moment of panic. Yuri! Ah! Thank goodness! You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a longer time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be a common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff. With you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. No, Luigi, you did it. Mario, please, not now. I'm sure it will be fine. I take Yuri to my room. Oh no! Her stash is all over the floor, and Yuri sees all the nastiness, and she is now disgusted with you, Luigi. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over. So, the stash is very considerate of you to do. No, it would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist and watched this, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. So that's where it's allocated, Luigi. No! I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. I don't do that. I have things that younger women like you I shouldn't say. And you had to change the cheese before she got here, alright? Mario! You're talking about me. I know. I behave. I don't do it. I stop it. She put both her hands firmly on her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, did we get started? Yes! I have a few things planned that you can help me with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. What? You know, mood lightning, aromatherapy candles. Oh wow, I didn't know you planned on taking that this far. Of course! I want to help you take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I am determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great! It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel so relieved, and kind of happy, and nauseated, and sick to my stomach. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. It's not anxiety, Luigi. I said before, it's a nauseum. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, I like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing though? Oh, it is? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, or reflection is almost like a magic. Harry takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful! What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells like a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose a jasmine for the event because it provides more than a relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotion and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that it would be perfect for sharing our poems? It sounds suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearing, enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the original origami paper I asked for? Yeah, I have it over there here. I won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I like to do is to write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What would those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut the pieces of ribbon, hang them from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbon to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with the red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's just the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Luigi. A green one, just for you. Write any characters you want. A player 2 is a best. No! And after that, I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver blade has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well... Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know. If you promise you won't be weirded out by it. I promise. Not. Alright, the thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe? What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an intense thing to be into, I guess. Interesting thing to be into. But I guess it's kind of suits you. Suits me? Yes, it's kind of intense. Okay, we're back. Hopefully we won't interrupt her again. Yes, it's kind of intense. I laugh again. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife that I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife while the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where did you even get a knife like this? Curious of the sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Luigi! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. The knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's a paper. Oh no! A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the... Luigi! I felt her tongue curling around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pulled my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. No! You were thinking. That's what I wanted you to do. Keep doing it. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird that it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She does lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return, concealing that she has the Luigi stamp of approval. Luigi! Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew this would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You are so weird, Luigi. Yuri giggles shyly. Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where did you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. It was only a tiny cut. Look, it's already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch yourself cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. That's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. Well, you need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups up too much, it'll be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-sized glasses. I put them on the plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, putting it back up over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hardly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Neat! What are you going to write? Well, It'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in each other's way. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on the banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean it like that at all. It's kind of funny, you know. They say you know a lot in this. You think a lot. You think, Luigi? Yeah. It's fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Ray stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can't spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Isn't that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simple sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel it the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Sorry! Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It's just told me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I still got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get the towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is that thing wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Hey. Just for a little... What? Ha. Reading this just sickens me. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. An interesting expression that I recognize from when she reads her books, almost as if she was lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slight parted lips. What is happening? Why is there a moment of judgment while giving me a dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist sent a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly her face seemed to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Whew! Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with the white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole is very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be better to leave it here than have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful! In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew! You say that like you're glad it's over. Well, I was wrong to assume that you're at least enjoying yourself a little bit. No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I'm too. I was just a little concerned about the time. I need to start making dinner soon. Ah, so you don't have any time left. I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. Not really. The sooner I get out of here, the better. Being in this house with a player or two is really nauseating. I must leave now to save my lunch and sanity. It's probably my fault. You think? Sorry for being such a slow worker, as usual. No, it's not your fault at all. Lies! And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yes. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounds like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean that it's the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out of the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. Is it fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted? Because we can do this again. Whenever you want to, you can come over or we can hang out somewhere. Oh, I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, Eloise. I know! Yuri stays a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about... Ano? A close on the Luigi. Rar. Luigi! Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance as Yuri suddenly pulls it back. Sayori! What? Hello, Luigi. Hello, Sayori. Hi, Luigi. Sayori! Just now, we worked. It's okay, Luigi. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Goodbye! Ah, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry, but we'll be able to... But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. It's Sayori. I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was barely reaming to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. I say what? What are you talking about? You know how much fun you're having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy. That's why you made such a good friend. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Luigi? Why I'm supposed to be happy for you, but no. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Every time hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sorry, I don't want to say that. It's true, Luigi. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I would trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Luigi. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Oh, what? Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Luigi, I like you so much that I want to... What? No! That's how I feel! And... That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt him anymore. I slide my hands down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember what I said? I always know that you know what's best for you. I do you, Luigi. I do you. Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. I will say the 3-letter words. No! Give her, you'll always be my dearest friend. Sayori, I love you. No! No! Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I'll know we'll both be happy. Luigi! Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Mario? Oh no, folks! Mario is out! Luigi, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You never have to let go of me again. I love you, Luigi. I love you, Luigi. I want to be with you forever. And me too. I feel Sayori grip around me, weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori, am I supposed to be happy? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought that this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why won't this rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Luigi. It's okay, Sayori. I might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Well, folks, I am going to end it right here. We shall be back with Doki Doki Literature Club another day. If you like what you see, comment, subscribe, and tell other games you want me to play. This is Gamer Luigi, signing off, and Mario, a goodbye. A goodbye.